I'm sharing 7 simple settings I change in Adobe Premiere to edit faster and happier. My number 1 recommendation is Autosave. Tackle this one before you wish you had. Premiere already automatically saves your file while you work, but only 15 minutes by default. A lot can happen for video editors in 15 minutes. So let's go to Preferences, Autosave, and decrease the interval to every 5 minutes. I'd also bump up maximum project versions. Project files don't take up too much space, but be realistic about how much room you have on your system. My number 2 is Fit to Frame. Stop wasting time manually resizing every piece of media you put onto your timeline. Go to Preferences, Media, and then under the drop-down menu for default media scaling, update it to Fit to Frame. Now, whenever you bring in footage that's smaller or larger than your sequence, it automatically fills the frame to the new dimensions. Number 3 is turning on smooth scrolling. By default, the playhead moves left to right and jumps forward in chunks to give you a preview of what's coming. I prefer to stay centered in the moment, so I turn on smooth scrolling. I go to Preferences, Timeline, and change the timeline playback auto scrolling to smooth scrolling. Now, the playhead stays put and the timeline flows underneath it. But now when playback reaches the end of your timeline, Premiere bumps you back to the beginning. I don't love that. So for number 4, I turn off Return to Beginning at Playback End. You can turn it off by going to the same Timeline Preferences menu and unchecking it. Now, playback just stops, and you can stay right where you are. As you start scrubbing again, you might notice Premiere automatically selects whichever clip the playhead is actively over. That's helpful for reviewing, but when I'm working on something, especially adding effects, I want to control what I select. So for number 5, let's turn off Selection Follows Playhead. Here's where I really run into it. Say you set up keyframes to scale something up. As the playhead moves onto the next clip, Premiere shifts focus to that clip in the effects panel, and it looks like your keyframes just disappear. To fix this, go to Sequence in the top menu and uncheck Selection Follows Playhead. Now, your selection stays locked and keyframes won't jump clips mid-scrub. The 6th setting is Show Duplicate Frame Markers. Sometimes timelines get messy. All right, so they're often messy, but enough that you accidentally use the same clip twice, that's too messy. Premiere has a built-in warning for this. Click the wrench icon in your timeline and turn on Show Duplicate Frame Markers. Now, anytime you use the same section of source footage more than once, you'll see it flagged right on the clip. And finally, my last tip is you can also get a warning when a linked clip goes out of sync. So for number 7, let's turn on Display Out of Sync Indicators for unlinked clips. You can find it right back under Preferences and Timeline. Just make sure Display Out of Sync Indicators for unlinked clips is turned on. Now, Premiere will show you exactly how many frames off you are right on the clip itself. Some of these come down to personal preference, but they've saved me hours of work. Did I miss anything? Give a comment and maybe I can learn from you. Did you learn something? Make sure you give this video a like. For more content like this or my weekly show about creator and designer news called File New, be sure to follow Adobe Live.